Buenas noches. Aloha. Ni hao. Good evening, friends, colleagues, and distinguished guests. Shalom. Salam alaikum. What a beautiful and meaningful night to be gathered together. Tonight is more than a celebration. It's a homecoming. It's a remembrance. It's a recommitment to the values and the vision that brought us here for 55 years. National VOAD movement has stood as a beacon of hope in the aftermath of storms, a voice of coordination amid the chaos, and above all, a reminder that when a disaster strikes, human dignity must come first. This anniversary invites us to look to our past, but also look ahead towards our future. And so let me begin where all VOAD stories begins, with people. Picture a shelter in the days after a devastating hurricane. The lights are dim, the air is heavy. Families sit close together, uncertain of what tomorrow's hold. And then a volunteer walks in. Maybe they are from a small faith-based nonprofit, maybe from a large national organization. But what they carry in their hands is not just a supply kit or a hot meal. They carry presence, compassion, comfort. They carry VOAD. When a group of volunteers from any of our organizations comes to a home and repairs a kitchen, they are not just repairing a place from them to break bread. They're also repairing the place where grandma prepared those delicious meals that create memories for her now grandchildren. Or when they repair the dining room or a living room, it's not just a place. It is a place where family shares in family with love. When a roof repair is completed, it is not about repairing the house itself. We are helping to restore dignity to a home, safety to a family. This is VOAD. This is what it sets our network apart. We don't just provide service. We build relationships. We don't just respond. We remain after storm, after cameras. We have seen it over and over again in the last years, amid hurricanes, floods, wildfires, earthquakes, the pandemic, and the compounding weight of social crisis, housing instability, the opioid epidemic, racial inequities, and economic hardship. And yet, across all this challenge, we show up. A movement is not built to attract attention. It's the result of the compassion, love, and heart of each of everyone here and those we represent across the nation. Let's take a moment to acknowledge the incredible scope of what VOAD members accomplish. In 2022, our members deployed over 2.4 million of volunteers across the nation. Those volunteers gave more than 44.9 million hours of service. This is the equivalent of 1.4 billion in donate labor. Our network provides 15 billion of meals over 3 years. We distribute over 226 million relief supplies. We help rebuild nearly 9,000 homes and repair more than 15,000. And we offer over 773 million in direct financial assistance to survivors. And yet, these numbers, impressive as they are, don't fully capture what VOAD really means. Because VOAD is not just about what we do, it's about what we do it. We do it together. VOAD means cooperation, communication, coordination, and collaboration. These are just not words on our mission statement. These are daily practice to turn chaos into calm and despair into resilience. In our most recent triennial review, we saw clearly disasters are increasing in frequency and severity. Budgets are decreasing. Volunteerism is shifting, and fatigue is real for organizations, for responders, and for survivors alike. But what else did data show us? The dedication is growing. Over the past few years, I've traveled around the nation and seen how the VOAD movement is a pillar of humanitarian aid. When fewer volunteers are available, they serve longer hours. That organizations adapt, adjust, and overcome. The state and territory VOADs, often operating with a limited budget, remain the essential backbone of the movement, building trust before the storm and keeping coalitions together after the headlines fade. So tonight, let's honor the invisible work that makes visible miracles possible. This movement has grown over 5 decades from a handful of organizations to 100 members, national, associate, and partners, 56 state and territories, and tapestry of thousands of local partners and community leaders. Some of you have been here since the beginning, in 1970 to be exact. Others joined recently as this year. But each year, each of you carries the same DNA, a calling to serve. To the organization that first came together in the wake of Hurricane Camille, your legacy lives on. To the states and territories where VOAD has become a trust partner in both blue skies and gray, your leadership is the model others seek to replicate. And to the countless volunteers, donors, caseworkers, cooks, drivers, chaplains, mock-up crews, and admin staff, you are the VOAD movement. I would like to take a special moment to recognize the members of our board of directors, both those currently serving and those whose terms are coming to an end. Your leadership, discernment, and unwavering commitment have been essential in navigating this movement through seasons of growth and challenge. If you are a member of the National VOAD Board, please rise so we may honor you. Let's give them a warm round of applause. Thank you for your service. I also want to express our deep gratitude to April Wood, our President and CEO. Her tireless work, strategic vision, and compassionate leadership have elevated this organization in powerful ways. Even in moments when she is away, her dedication continues to guide us. April, thank you for who you are, for all you do. Let's give her a heartfelt round of applause as well. I also want to take a moment to recognize one of our closest and most valued partners, FEMA, and in particular, the incredible work of the FEMA Voluntary Agency Liaison, the FEMA VALs. These dedicated professionals serve as vital bridge between government and community, between structure and compassion. Although they are not with us in the room tonight, but we want to express our deepest gratitude, and I want to ask everyone to join me again in offering them a warm and heartfelt round of applause for their unwavering support and collaboration. Now, let us drink together As the chair of the board, I am proud to share that we are launching a Blue Ribbon Task Force, an initiative that will reimagine the future of National VOAD. Over the next year, this group will examine the evolving landscape of disaster response and recovery and will help shape a strategic vision to strengthen our movement for the next decade. We will explore not just how we grow, but why we grow. Not just where we serve, but how we serve. And we will ask an essential questions for the movements, like, it is the time to bring the VOAD model to the global stage. What if our movement could support VOAD in other nations? What if we became mentors and mentees in a global network of compassion? What if VOAD is not only responding to disaster, but help prevent them through resilient and sustainable development? These are the conversations that we are ready to have, and this is the table where we begin them. Last year, I had the honor of traveling with a VOAD delegation to Taiwan. What we witnessed there, from innovative social enterprise to community-based disaster relief rooted in compassion and spiritual values, was deeply moving. It reminds us that VOAD principles have no borders, that the 4 C's, cooperation, communication, coordination, and collaboration, translate to any language. Thank you, Suchi Foundation. Thank you, Deborah, for the incredible hospitality, for showing us the face of the VOAD movement thousands of miles away from home. As we celebrate 55 years, I ask each of you to consider this. The next generation is watching. The next volunteer is listening. The next disaster is forming. And the next chapter of National VOAD begins tonight with you. Let us walk forward with humility, with courage, and with joy. Let us build the next 55 years on the foundation of the last. And let us never forget, we are stronger together. We are VOAD. The state of the VOAD is stronger. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of this unforgettable night.